At this British factory, creating a single Rolls-Royce is no rush job. It takes an average of 7 months from start to finish. Around 60 highly skilled artisans are involved in every stage of production, each contributing their expertise to ensure that every car meets the brand's exacting standards. As you'll see in the video, last year, over 5,700 Rolls-Royce vehicles were sold worldwide, and this year, sales are expected to rise to around 6,000. Yet, despite global demand, the factory in West Sussex, England, produces only 20 of these extraordinary luxury cars each day, highlighting the meticulous care poured into every detail. In this particular section of the factory, workers focus on the sewing and finishing of seats and all leather components. Rolls-Royce uses leather exclusively sourced from male bulls rather than cows. Bull hide is preferred because it is naturally tighter and more durable, with fewer stretch marks or imperfections caused by pregnancy. Most of these hides come from Scandinavian bulls, raised in colder climates with minimal exposure to barbed wire fences and biting insects, ensuring the highest quality leather. Depending on the model and customization level, a single Rolls-Royce interior can require up to 9 full bull hides. Each hide is carefully inspected by hand under bright light to detect even the smallest blemish. The scent of leather is a hallmark of the Rolls-Royce experience. To preserve the brand's signature aroma, cabins are conditioned with special treatments that enhance the natural fragrance of the leather. Workers then painstakingly stretch and fit each prepared leather panel onto the seats, ensuring a perfect, wrinkle-free finish. Every detail is crafted with longevity in mind. The seats are designed to last for decades. Each seat cover can take up to 17 hours to complete, especially when bespoke detailing, embroidery, or intricate stitching is requested. And if even the smallest flaw is discovered, the seat is not simply patched, it is completely remade, reflecting Rolls-Royce's unwavering commitment to perfection and luxury craftsmanship. As you can see, extraordinary care is taken in selecting the wood for each Rolls-Royce. The woodworking process for the interiors is widely regarded as one of the most meticulous craftsmanship practices in the automotive world, rivaled by few, if any, in any industry. Every worker in this factory is rigorously trained to pursue absolute flawlessness, dedicating countless hours to perfecting each detail. Compared to the highly automated production lines of mass-market manufacturers like Toyota, this environment is an entirely different world, where patience, precision, and artistry reign supreme. Only A-grade veneers are accepted, often sourced from slow-grown trees in regions with stable climates, which reduces the risk of imperfections in the grain. In fact, some clients even supply their own trees or wood if they desire a specific provenance or personal connection, allowing a Rolls-Royce interior to carry an additional layer of meaning and individuality. In the scene you are now watching, a small wooden piece is being repaired. The worker carefully restores it, ensuring that glue lines are invisible and the finish is seamless, so that no hint of correction is ever detectable. The selection process goes far beyond technical quality. Craftspeople examine each veneer for natural beauty, symmetry, and the potential to be mirrored or matched across surfaces. Even the smallest imperfection, a knot, discoloration, or uneven grain, can lead to rejection because every detail must meet the highest standard. Once selected, the wood undergoes a painstaking process of shaping, sanding, grinding, and polishing. Each step is repeated with precision, as the craftsmen gradually transform raw wood into panels of flawless elegance. Each piece of wood is individually numbered and meticulously tracked, guaranteeing that it is installed in exactly the right place. Craftspeople fit each panel by hand, carefully aligning edges and surfaces to achieve a seamless, harmonious integration. While the wooden components of the interior are being done, the bodywork of the car is already taking shape in a separate part of the factory. Once assembled, the painting process begins. Every Rolls-Royce receives at least 5 coats of paint, and some models require up to 7, depending on the chosen color, finish, and level of customization. The paint is applied in a state-of-the-art, dust-free, climate-controlled spray booth, using precision-guided robots to ensure perfect uniformity. But the process does not end there. After the initial application, each car is wet sanded and hand-polished for up to 5 hours, removing even the tiniest surface imperfections invisible to the naked eye. This painstaking attention to detail ensures that the bodywork achieves the signature mirror-like finish Rolls-Royce is known for. The brand offers an astonishing palette of over 44,000 paint colors. Beyond standard shades, Rolls-Royce can create colors tailored to the individual owner, even matching a favorite lipstick, the hue of a yacht, or the fur of a beloved pet. The full painting process for a single car can take 7 days or more, and that does not include additional time required for bespoke or highly intricate custom requests. This particular orange color is very popular on Rolls-Royce cars. Right now, you are watching the hand painting of the latest Rolls-Royce Phantom, the flagship of the brand's full-sized luxury saloons. The 7th generation of the Phantom has been in production since 2017, and it continues to set the standard for elegance, precision, and bespoke craftsmanship. One of the most iconic features of the Phantom is the coach line, a delicate decorative line that runs along the side of the car. Unlike most automotive finishes, the coach line is painted entirely by hand. The artisan responsible uses fine squirrel hairbrushes, working without stencils or guides, relying solely on a trained eye, a steady hand, and years of experience. Each line can take up to 3 hours to complete and is often customized in color to match the car's interior or reflect the personal preferences of the client. The attention to detail extends beyond decoration. The total thickness of paint and lacquer on a Rolls-Royce exceeds 50 microns, nearly twice that of a typical car, resulting in a depth and luster that is unmatched in the automotive world. The workers who perform these finishing touches resemble traditional artisans more than factory employees, and their exceptional skill is reflected in their compensation, which matches the demands of their craft. Let me know in the comments if this extraordinary Rolls-Royce Phantom could be the next addition to your garage. Don't worry. If you want a Rolls-Royce but live in a country without a dealer, specially trained technicians will fly to your home country to service the car. The production process consists of the main stages: pressing, painting, wood processing, leather shop, main assembly, and quality control. Of course, the factory is working on hundreds of cars at the same time, in various stages of production. There are more than 45,000 paint colors to choose from on Rolls-Royce cars. It is also possible to add, for example, the color of your dog or the color of your hair. Rolls-Royce cars boast a minimal error rate. It is comparable only to other supercars. Every Rolls-Royce car is an original and often a collector's item. There are no two identical cars from this automaker in the world. Manufacturing cars is a long, difficult, expensive process, even in the best of times. And even for the ultra-luxury automakers who pull out all the stops in making the most rarefied of vehicles. Cars tend to be the worst possible investment because their price has been falling since they were bought. Rolls-Royce cars are an exception. The price usually goes up over time. This British luxury car manufacturer was formed in 1973 when the Rolls-Royce car company was spun off from the nationalized Rolls-Royce Limited. Each and every Rolls-Royce motor car is designed and manufactured exclusively at this brand's innovative facility in Goodwood in England's West Sussex. In addition to the United States and China, there is another strong demand for Rolls-Royce vehicles in Asia and in the wealthy Arab countries.
Number means there's
this little circle doesn't go by it.
yes, please. Yes, please. That's it. Yeah, crossing that.
Rolls-Royce cars are usually bought by wealthy owners who sit in the back seat and are used to having their own driver.
The one next to you. Yeah.
In Rolls-Royce cars, the emphasis is extremely high on the rear seats. This car maker specializes in rear seat comfort. The BBC called Rolls-Royce probably one of the most recognized icons in the world, and that the name Rolls-Royce entered the English language as a superlative. Sriyudi Dolihista Payagam. Attention to detail and focus are essential requirements for every worker inside this British Goodwood factory. The Rolls-Royce brand prides itself on unsurpassed quality and craftsmanship, and this is apparent in every model in the lineup.
Thanks. Thanks for that.